What's up, everyone? How are you guys doing today? Here with the most powerful crystal in the world. This is just such an amazing time here, and I feel like I need to remind everyone to stop wearing the mask. Stop wearing that heavy mask you've got on right now, because you know you've got it on. You have to keep pretending that you are some model citizen that will fit in with everyone and please that specific crowd. And if you're an empath or a light worker type of person, you most likely are if you're watching this kind of content, you tend to want to please others in situations and not really say anything controversial a lot of the times. Even if you do have some very controversial beliefs like I do, I'm not just in groups. I don't just sit there and talk about this type of thing, especially depending on who it is. And it's kind of hard, so I just wanted to talk about that part of the spiritual awakening. And you know, it's like the double life almost, where we are pretending to be another person around our family, our friends, maybe even a relationship like a girlfriend. But you know, sometimes you can talk to these people about your spiritual awakening, but they don't really get it, and you almost know that they're not ready for this information, some of them, so you don't even want to tell them, because the people will look at you differently from their ego mind. If they're still so trapped in the ego, people will act like there's something wrong with you, or like, what's going on with this guy, you know? And I just don't really want that energy from a lot of my friends and a lot of people, so I just prefer they figure out about this when the time is right, rather than me forcing it on them. So I guess that's the best way I can describe my situation. But for those of you who do feel like you have tried to pour your heart out to at least maybe one person about this, like I have, or maybe a lot of people you've poured your heart out about spiritual awakening and they just don't really want to receive the information, I would say you just need to start focusing on yourself, bettering yourself, raising your vibration, and then that will help them. Because what I realized is the more that I'm focused on finding some new information and thinking, oh, I've got to tell someone about this, I got to tell this person so they'll believe me, the less that I was really getting the benefit of that information. I was more just thinking like, how am I going to tell others about this? How am I going to, like, that's what I do now, but I'm telling my YouTube channel about this, and it's helping people who are open to this information. I'm not forcing it with my ego on someone, because that's something I've caught myself in a lot, is why do I need other people to understand my awakening? Yes, I know I want them to be happy and experience this, but to them at this point, everything is happening for a reason, right? So at this point in their life, it's probably just not the right time. And you can come in, plant those seeds, and you know, give them ideas about it, but you don't have to just force it on people, because it doesn't matter if they believe you or not. It's very hard to keep wearing the mask. It really is. And I feel like I'm Dexter. I feel like I'm Batman. I feel like I'm some type of superhero or a serial killer. I honestly just feel like Batman, where I'm just pretending I'm this, oh, well, he pretends, you know, he is a billionaire, but, you know, he pretends to be like that, but really he is a fighter. He wants to help others, and He has to hide that, because if people know, it affects the process of what he's doing. And that's how I feel, is if I tell certain people or show certain people this content, I will almost become discouraged, or it will just hinder me right now. I feel like I need to progress just a little bit more to where I'm really in touch with my soul even more before I can really let other people that I know in real life into this information. And I have shared it with close people to me and gotten my parents to get crystals and stuff, but they don't really understand the deeper meaning of it completely yet. And I'm not sure that I know that they're open to it, and I'm grateful for how much they've provided for me and how I'm able to make these videos right now, because I'm still able to have them pay for my school. But there comes a point when you have to find your own beliefs and find what really matters to you. And when it's that strong that you just, no matter how many reasons you can make up with your mind that it won't work, there's still that burning desire every day, just knowing, what if it did work? I think it can work. Like, for some reason, you just know. And I'll be making a video very soon talking about Moldavite, because Moldavite is so powerful on a spiritual awakening for transforming the way that you look at the world, for the way that you look at yourself. But a lot of people are not ready for Moldavite. If you're watching this kind of video, you're probably ready for Moldavite. I wouldn't say you're not ready. Anyone can do it. It's just a lot of people become so uncomfortable with Moldavite because it just brings up all of these emotions. But that's for another video. Anyways, I just encourage you to find whatever way you can to express yourself. If you just need to go off and run, work out, do something that puts you fully in the present moment. A lot of people don't understand when they're playing sports. That's really connecting to the present moment, because you're not thinking about your problems. You might be thinking about who you're going to pass the ball to or something like that, but you're not consumed with all of that. And that's why so many people are successful in sports. Like, they're connected to their passion, because it's like everything is blocked out. Like, you have such a desire for something. Like, when people are singing, they're channeling their inner divine being, that's coming out from somewhere. Not everybody has that gift, like, find your gift, whatever really, really excites you, no matter what anyone else thinks. What excites you the most, that's your gift. So use it. Don't hide your gift. There's no reason to keep hiding your gift from this world, because it's so amazing when you let it shine. And everybody's going to be waking up even more. You're just going to be one of the first people that was talking about this. And not to say you have to have an ego about this, like, oh, I was one of the first people to know about this spiritual awakening, because this was all ancient information. It's more so discovering how little as humans we do know, and all the people that think they know everything need to wake up and realize you don't know as much as you think you do. I don't think I know really anything. I'm just talking about things that are coming from my soul. I'm channeling something when I'm making these videos. Sometimes I watch the videos and I'm thinking, like, who is saying this stuff? Like, I'm getting inspired and just blurting out things that I wouldn't normally think. Even when I'm alone meditating, I wouldn't come up with this stuff. It really just comes through. Can't believe it, guys. Live in the end, have fun, get a crystal, specifically Moldavite. This was $25 for this tiny little thing. Gotta make a video on that. Love you guys. Peace out.